Submission for the calls to Armory items will be accepted until Friday, March 13. This is one of the few times ever that Valve have said a set date for something. You never know when they're gonna push an update. And if you don't know what this is the competition that Valve put out for new skins. Weapon finishes, you get $35,000 if your workshop submission makes it to the Armory Pass. If you make a sticker, it makes it to the Armory Pass, you get $6,000. Same for a charm, which in my opinion is kind of hella low. 2 new skin collections. We know Spy Tech and Arabesque Art, and then 2 sticker themes, Auto Racing and Fruits and Vegetables. But do we think that there's gonna be more to the update? I hope it's gonna be something more. This clip was brought to you by Skins Monkey. Trade your skins on Skins Monkey to change up your loadout because you get a 35% deposit bonus if you use code Anomaly. You also get up to $5 free for your first trade. So use the link in the description to start trading now because it's really easy for you to get new skins if you don't like your old ones. Just look how quick that trade was. And thank you once again Skins Monkey for paying for the clip's channel editors. If we're being for real here, these are gonna be added to the Armory Pass. What is gonna be removed? Well, what's strange is 2 sticker collections, 2 weapon finish collections, and inside of the article, they state $6,000 for a charm, but they're not looking for any more charms. Does that mean they're not gonna remove the charms? I think Elemental Craft stickers are gonna be gone. Maybe Sugar Face too. It's only made by one guy, and I doubt it's selling very good. Then, out of these 3 weapon collections, which one is going to be removed? And I'm not saying they're going to be removed on the 13th March either. This is just when the submissions end. I doubt we're going to get these even in March. Sport and Field, it's an old collection, but it's by far one of the best-selling ones in the Armory Pass because of the M4 Fade. But it's an old one, so I'm not sure. Would they remove the oldest one, even though it may be the best-selling one? I don't know. Train, however, is the newest one, but it's also the worst-selling one. It is also from a map that is now discontinued for Premiere. You can't play Train in Premiere anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if they remove Train and the Overpass. My guess is gonna be Sport and Field and Overpass just because now they're so old. But realistically, I wouldn't be surprised either if Train goes. And I think if they remove Train, that could be a sleeper investment because Op Long Dog, people hate it. And if it gets quickly removed from the Armory Pass, just like the CMYK, could go up in price. I don't even know. This is someone who did the math, just like I did before in a video. Valve has earned $355 million from the CS2 Armory Pass as of today. And another $281 million from Gallery and Fever keys. So the AK, obviously it's going to be low because it's the newest one. It's the one currently available. People aren't going to have bought it as much, and also it's hella expensive, right? M4 being 11 million is insane in my opinion. It's not that good looking to justify 11 million, but that's just my opinion. XM, only 690k. That is crazy. These have different pricings as well, so you can't just take the amount and divide it, but you can see, obviously, this one has the least population. And then, in my opinion, very justifiably, the Deagle case hardened, the heat treated, $12.4 million. Yeah, that makes sense. All of these other ones have different patterns, but by far, the heat treated is the best one because you can instantly recognize a blue gem from normal one. The charms, there's a lot of charms being opened, right? Which is why buying charms as like an investment, probably not great, but buying charms that are rare with rare patterns could be good. For the actual collections, yeah, look! Sport and Field by far is the most purchased at $86 million. Second place is Overpass. Honestly, that's more than I thought. I thought this was going to be in the like 60 range, but we have 80 million for Overpass, which means Sport and Field and Overpass basically the same amount of purchases. By far the lowest purchased collections. Graphic, 28 million, and Train, 27 million. Graphic collection has skyrocketed in price. Is Train gonna follow suit if it gets discontinued? I think it will. CMYK is a shit skin. I don't like it, but it's still in FN almost pushing 3k. What the wait, what? It's gone down so much. It was pushing 3k here. Okay, well, GG, bro. And for the cases, Fever case, $69 million because Fever case is a much better collection than the Gallery case, right? Gallery Legendary case, the gold, it's cookery, not good. But Fever case is a crazy case. Knives being ruby, sapphire, black pearl, that's hype. People like that, people want that. So that's why this one is so big. Character craft versus elemental. They kept elemental and removed character craft because elemental sold better. Now we're left with these three sticker collection. 2025 community, which has sold 460k. Elemental, which has sold 2.35 million. And Sugar Face, only $36,000. What? That is so much less than I thought. Honestly, do I think these are gonna be expensive just because so few people claim them? No, I don't think so. In reality, Valve has made a lot more than $355 million. And my question is, what have we gotten in return? Like, what have we ended up with? Since the introduction of the Armory Pass, how has the game improved? I'm talking about the game, not as much about skins, right? Because I always say CS is like two games. You have the game of skins and you have the game of actually playing the game. Honestly, we've gotten no new game modes. The problem I see is like reasons to play. There's nothing new.